So this is a suspense account sort of T account question really. You've got an amount here, some trial balance here, not balancing. So what's the suspense value? And then post these journals in here. Here's the original trial balance. Come up with the new balances, whether they're debits and credits. Should take you about 5 minutes for this one. So I'll come back in 5 minutes. Okay, so you've got about a minute left on this question. Okay, so let's just do this question here. So in terms of the first bit there, we've got debits of 199,601 and credits of 200,827. So just put those into your notes there. In order to be able to sort of balance this up, we need a debit balance then of 1226. So let's just put that in, shall we? $1226 in the debit balance there. Now we've got this one here, and so what we've got here is we've got our two journals and we've got our original balances here. And the way to do this one is to set out T accounts. So I've got my T accounts for my office expenses here, which I start with my my original balance. The original balance there, though, that's going to be an expense. It's less money going out to shareholders, so a reduction of money out item. So a debit balance. So we've got debit there, and then we post in our debit one debit 241, and another debit 241, and that means that our carry down figure is going to be that. We can retotal those numbers. So retotal them, just make sure that we're accurate. Here, we total them, so they're the same. So we're happy that that's the right amount, and so that's that one there, 2449 debit in here. Remember the values that brought down the actual trial balance value is the brought down value. So it always credit 2449 there is the carry down. It's the brought down value that's the value of the account, and then. Now that's one way. Now see underneath here, I've done this actually in what's known as accounting convention. So I've just gone pluses so debits as being plus and credits being minus, and so that is the accounting sort of way of doing it, the accounting convention sort of side here. Now I've put this in here to sort of start with my amounts. I've got a bank one here as well. So let's just there we go. There's the bank one. It starts off with an overdraft, so that's quite good because I quite like that. So it sort of forces you to think about money in, money out rather than dead click or anything else like that. So it's bank overdraft, so it's money going out, so it's money out item is a credit. So we'll start with the credit figure of 1076. We post those two journals, two credits there, and then our carry down figure is that debit of 1558, which would be the brought down figure. So the brought down figure will be 1558 credit. So that's that one. Then we've got our fixtures and fittings in here. Same kind of thing. Start off with our fixtures and fittings, which is a money in item in there, so that's a debit figure for that item there, and then we post our journals, journal 1659. So we got a debit then of 135903. Now, as soon as I said an accounting convention here, in terms of the bank one here, credits and minuses, so we'll start off with a minus, added in two minuses and got that, so that's the account balance there. On the debit side, starting with a debit, added on to the debit, and that's the total debit, the value of the balance. I've put the suspense account in here because I want to check my work later on. So I'm going to leave the suspense account in here at 1226 at the start, and then when I post those two, which is minus 1226 in here, so I've got a suspense account of 0. And then I do the last one, which is the rent received in here. So I start off rent received. It's more money available to shareholders to go out, so it's a credit item, credit figure for there. I post the credit of the rent received credit there, and that means that I've got a debit carried down, a credit brought down. So a credit balance there, 945. And again, if I do this in accounting convention where credits and minuses, I've got to start off with minus 602. I post a minus 343, and I've got a 945. There. So this would be how it would look in a digital accounting system. Now, why did I put all of those ones there online? Because I wanted to sort. These are the opening balances here, or on these accounts here. There's the journals in there, but there's the closing balances. And I wanted to make sure that the opening balances were equal to the closing balances on these ones. That's why I included the suspense account as well. And that meant because these journals balance, and because this then is the same as that one, then I know that I'm right. So that's how you can sort of check your work, really, as you sort of, all the ways you go along, you're sort of working out methods to sort of construct an approach that you can always then check your work and it'll be right. So that's the end of this question.